everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Golota. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, the Hitman.
Okay, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guy's going to be more consistent? How do you define that?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Devastating blow by Bulldog. Good defensive skill with the block by Bulldog. Throws a counter punch there. Scores with the combo to the head. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Not able to land the headshot. It's as if they couldn't wait for the opening bell. Going at it right from the start, and we're still in the first round. Good stuff.
So it's like watching the Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Pacific, and the Atlantic, and the Indian Ocean. Everything.
10 seconds remaining in this round. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Good defensive skill. Devastating blow by Bulldog. Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Nice block by the Hitman. Lack of defense starting to be costly muscling now. You can see that swelling.
Yeah, and you know, the first thing you think about is he's going to get back to his corner. They're going to put that end swell on it. But he needs to get better defensively. Make sure that it doesn't get worse.
Now that's some fine work right there by the hitman. Halfway through round number 2. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Now here's a little bit of a concern. As you can see, blood coming from his nose. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Able to cut down that ring and just push his opponent against the ropes. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. He's just not concentrating on the body as a target here, Teddy.
No, and you know, you wouldn't mind if he didn't have to. In other words, it all depends on the scenario. This scenario says that he should be going to the body, and he should recognize that. And that's part of the talent of a fighter, recognition, that you have to recognize where the opportunities are.
Last 10 seconds. Blocks it away. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
He's got to know that the eye's getting worse. The swelling is really more pronounced right now, but I don't see any defensive changes.
And you know what? I don't see any urgency either. You just touched on it. I don't see him where he's starting to get to the place where, you know, he's firing at the kind of rate that you would want to see a guy firing back at when he's in such a perilous position right now. He has to know that this fight is close to being stopped. He's got to start acting like a guy that's at the cliff, and he doesn't want to go over that cliff.
A headshot blocked. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Targeted counter punch by the hitman. You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Well, what do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick? That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches. Set up the later punches.
This is some defense.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Good block by the hitman. Good return fire that time. Able to get rid of that one. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good defensive skill. Good looking counter punch. Very good work with that power hand right there. Good, strong, straight shot. So effective as a power shot.
Yeah, it is. And he's pivoting into it. Look at the way he's turning on his foot, and he's putting his back into it. Beautiful.
Fine fundamentals. Good counter punch. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Good way to protect the midsection. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Well-placed counter punch by the hitman. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
The hitman showing that he doesn't have any head movement defensively whatsoever. What else is there, Teddy?
Well, there's legs. Start using your legs a little bit. Get out of range. One way or the other, get out of the other man's talking place.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Boy, that's a big gash there on the cheek. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Blocks away that headshot. Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Able to dismiss that body shot. I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Nice block by Bulldog. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good-looking right hand after he got hit. He likes to fight on the outside, but right now he's taking some punishment.
Oh, he's standing up tall. He's on the outside, but he's allowing his opponent to get into places where he can find them, standing straight up.
The hitman's got to figure out now, Teddy, a way to properly defend himself with that swollen eye.
Yeah, he has to understand what side that he can't defend from, where the punches can come, and not give his opponent that side. Make sure that he moves to the certain kind of way in the ring where he keeps his opponent away from that bad eye, moves him towards the good eye, gives him the best shot.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Able to dismiss that body shot. Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the...
Wow! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Well, where was this earlier? All of a sudden now you see he's being effective and being aggressive and outworking his man, when for most of the fight, he was the one being outworked.
Well, eating about 2 dozen jabs, you know what? It can change your mind a little bit. He figures now, let the other guy start eating a little.
A well-placed left hand by Bulldog. Well-placed counter punch by Bulldog. Oh, good exchange there. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Oh, Bulldog stunned and he is hurt. He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bulldog. He's bleeding from the side of his face there. Good counterpunch. Good 1-2 by the hitman. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Blocks away that headshot. Oh! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Bulldogs mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Thinks we're going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait, or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Gotta hurt. Right back at you. Counter power punch. Lands the counter. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Oh, the hitman stunned and he is hurt. Bulldog's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Good return fire that time. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Wow, is he defensively sound. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Accurate counter punch by Bulldog. Just off the mark with that punch. Return the sender with the left hand. Nothing there on the punch by the hitman. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
Bulldog's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Able to dismiss that body shot. And a good counter by the hitman. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good block there by Bulldog. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Nothing there on the punch by the hitman. Blocks the headshot. And there he counters back against his opponent. Defense turns to offense by Bulldog. He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Bulldog. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Keep it going.
he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. End of the round here on our fight night. Always a good time to come here to this venue. Say, great fans. I mean, wherever we go on our fight night tour, we have great fans.
Yeah, passionate fans, fans that know the fighters and care about the sport.
One more round. Okay? This is it. One more round, and that's it. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
They meet up for the 12th and final time. The last round has arrived. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. And he returns on that exchange. Blocks that punch. Way to block there. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Blocks away that headshot. Had his target in mind, but just missed. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round.
Let's just go ahead and get out of the way.
Good-looking counterpunch. Teddy, I know you swear by it, and we're seeing it right in front of us. Good fighter likes to fight on the outside, who's having a stellar night with that jab.
Hey, look, if you're going to be an accountant, you better know math. You better know how to add. You're going to be a good fighter, as far as I'm concerned. You better have a good jab.
Gets rid of that body shot. Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision.
A split decision. Your winner, the Hitman.
The Hitman's your winner. He gets the nod by way of split decision.
Hey, Joe, it was a good fight. You know, I'm not complaining about that, but I'm complaining about how they came to a split decision. If I'm the commissioner, I'm calling these judges in and say, hey, you watch the fight with me and explain